Hey guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to another video. I am doing the last installment in the Naked series. This is the Naked Honey palette. I have not yet used this, so today is the first day I'm going to be using this. I've had it for a little while. I should have probably already used it, but I haven't. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. I'm going to use a more sturdy kind of, this is actually concealer, of a eye primer, and this is just this Tiramira. I feel like I say that wrong every single time, but I'm going ahead and put this on. I really like this eye primer. It's a nice kind of concealing eye primer, and it has a good stick to it. So with this palette, I don't feel like, I mean, obviously it's going to be kind of a more yellowy, honey kind of look. I guess that's kind of the only route you can take with this, which is I mean, if you're going to buy this palette, you already know what you're getting yourself into. So I'm not going to pull anything from anywhere else, but the color that I'm going to take first, as I'm thinking I'm just going to take Swarm, which is right here, and just go ahead and place that. I'm going to do it kind of messily into the crease, but like kind of don't really care if it gets a lot on the lid. So it's going to be quite a yellowish kind of toned look, which I'm not exactly I'm not really mad at that. Actually, I like this palette a lot because it's completely different to anything that I already have, and that's why I really like it. It's different than what I've seen, you know. It's not like other palettes, you know, and I feel like if you want something gold, then you're gonna get this palette. Okay, so that is quite messily in the lid. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. Okay, so the next color that I'm going to play around with is the color Drip. Actually, no, Drip. I'm gonna go with Drip. And I'm going to take this and pull it into the lid area, not so much in the crease, but I'm going to use a fluffy brush so it kind of is more subdued. Pulling this onto the lid. So it's kind of going to go in the crease no matter what because I am using this fluffy brush, but it's not like all around. And it's not our primary color in our crease. But I'm liking the way that it's kind of almost turning out really blended. These shadows are working out very, very beautifully. Like I said, I have not used this palette yet. This is the first time, and so far so good. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to go back in with the color Swarm and just dip into that and then kind of just go over the top a little bit just to bring that color to the forefront again. While I'm at it, I'm going to do what I like to call baking my brow. And I'm going to take the color Flyby, right here, the lightest creamy shade. And I'm going to take that and just kind of build that up on the brow bone. Because I don't like anything to get blended too high up there. And I don't have a very prominent brow bone. Well, I guess I don't have very much lid space. My brow bone is very, very prominent. So I like to kind of make sure that I still have space there. I like to have my brow bone highlighted and everything like that. Maybe I shouldn't, but that's just what I like. Moving on, before we get on a silly tangent, I'm going to take the color Queen. And it is actually a really pretty color. I have not touched this color yet, but I'm liking the way that it looks in the pan. So we're gonna play with that. I'm not sure the outcome, but I really want to put this and put it basically where we put the other shade, but more in the outer corner area to really kind of deepen that up. That was my phone, and I got a notification. I tell people, I always say that in the videos that it was my phone because I feel like people will check theirs, but half the time you're on your phone. So Anyways, okay, so that is Queen in the outer corner. I mean, it adds some little bit of a dimension area like that we're looking for, but I always get to the point right here. I feel like this is like my turning point where I need to just stop adding color to that area. So I'm actually going to stop doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color Honey. It's like the goldiest, the brightest, goldiest in the palette. It's not exactly a true gold color because technically that's really hard to do. And if it's a true gold, then people don't really consider it a true gold. It's more of a champagne. But anyways, gold in makeup is like way more yellow than true gold. Like a true gold. I'm just taking the gold and placing it with a small detail brush here in the center and pulling it outwards. So now I'm going to do a technique that I like to do is I'm going to mix two colors together. It's not revolutionary, but I'm going to take golden. It's this shade, and I'm going to take this one and mix them together and then place that on the inner corner so I have some gold with some lightness too. And you basically pick up a lot that you can on your brush, and then you can mix them on your lid and on the brush, and you will get a really pretty color with that. To take a big fluffy brush, this is like a dual fiber brush, probably meant for concealer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and blend up here, because I'm going to go in through and sculpt this and lighten it up, but I just need it to be blended more. And then I'm going to go through, I haven't concealed or anything yet, and then I will go through and conceal and make everything look a little bit more uniform. I'm trying to find a brush. Okay. So I'm going to pull a eyeshadow. This is a eyeshadow I've been using for a long time. Actually, that's not the one I want. Not the one I want at all. This is an eyeshadow I've had for a while. Don't judge, but it's a Tarantino in Crimp. So I'm going to take this, and it's one of my most favorites. I really love that brand because it was like really awesome packaging and awesome product. I feel like if they were around now, it would be really hyped. And she stopped doing makeup. She's doing more jewelry stuff now, but I think that on her website you can get some stuff, but whatevers. Brush and kind of dust away some of that product and use some concealer. I'm just going to use NYX HD concealer in the shade CWOO. I always kind of go back to that concealer. I really like that one, especially since I went cruelty-free. It was one that I had already known about, and like it wasn't like much of a mystery, you know. I think the biggest thing since when I went cruelty-free was mascara. I just didn't know, because I was primarily a Maybelline mascara user and also CoverGirl, but CoverGirl is cruelty-free now, and so that's like not. How hard is it not to test on animals? Like, honestly, I feel like it's like way more costly to do so, and I don't really know what the benefit of it is, or trying to figure out new things that don't kill people. I don't really know, but it's like, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my mascara and my eyeliner out. I'm going to do that, but first we're going to do our under eye, and I'm just going to do I'm just going to take a shade we actually didn't take in the midst, and I'm going to take Hive, and I'm just going to like lightly kind of blend that on the lower lash line. I don't want anything too prominent underneath there, but I've really been liking the way that that kind of makes everything look a little bit more put together, so. Alright, so we have our mascara on and our liner. I used the Flower Beauty Warrior mascara and this Ico, if I can read it, Ico London Skinny Liquid Black Liner. And then now let's go ahead and do some stuff to our face, and then we can be all done and talk about our final thoughts of stuff and about stuff. I'm going to use my Revlon bronzer that's in my project pan, and it doesn't seem to be wanting to go anywhere, so I'm kind of getting sick of it, I must say. An update for my project pan is coming soon. I must say I think I picked too many things. It might be going on a lot longer. I mean, I'm pretty much going to do it until I see major progress in products, and then I can feel like better about maybe just throwing them away because I'm never going to buy them again. Half of the stuff is like stuff I can't even purchase anymore. Not just because it's not cruelty-free, but because it's just not made anymore, you know, and it's just like... Alright, so my blush that I'm going to use, it's not a Project Pan one or anything like that, but it's one I really love, and it is a Bare Minerals Tropical Radiance. It's a really, really beautiful blush, and every time I use it, I always say that, so it must be really great. So I'm going to put some of this on. Do the tap and swirl. I need to get more every time I use this blush, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get more Bare Minerals products. That's the next video I want to do. I want to do a Bare Minerals haul. A Bare Minerals haul. Maybe get it. There's like a whole Bare Minerals store by my house. I need to go there. I really just do. Alright, and I'm going to use my Revlon highlighter. It's actually starting... I'm actually loving this highlighter. The bronzer I'm just getting kind of sick of. But I'm really liking this highlighter. Every time I use it, I'm like, yep. It's just a nice, subtle highlighter. I know some people like high beams, but I'm just like an everyday mama, so... I mean, even this makeup is a little bit crazy. We are running out of battery life. We gotta hurry it up. I have another battery right here. I could plug it in, but we'll see if we could just use it all up. If it does, then I'll switch one out. I'm rambling. Okay, so I need to just put a quick lip on, and then I'll call it. Okay, so I'm going to use this Tarte Natural Beauty Lip Surgent. Put that on. And just a little bit, and then I'll smudge it with my finger. Beautiful. Alright, so the final thoughts for this palette is I actually really, really like it. Like I said in the video, I like it so much because it's so different from my palette. I need to change the white balance. It's so gray. I shouldn't have messed with the settings. Anyways, back to the thing. I really, really like this palette. It's very different from anything that I have. If I want to pick a gold palette, I'm going to pull this one out for sure. Out of all of them, I would say this was probably in the top 4. I mean, how many are there, really? I mean, I wouldn't, you know, I would pick this one. If you don't have it, I would get it. I mean, especially if you don't have a lot of gold and you want some, definitely this palette. It's not super expensive. It's Urban Decay quality. You're not going to be disappointed in the quality. It's really, I mean, I like it. I think that look really came out really pretty, and I haven't had a really nice gold eyeshadow since like Max Amber Rush that I really liked. So with that being said, I think this palette gets 2 thumbs up, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my series, and if you haven't seen them, I will link them all down below. And yes, I'm trying to rush this because my battery's dying on my camera. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this series, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out ones down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.